Imagine how tempting this thing is for a guy. Hello, I'm the aircraft repair master magic. Leave a message saying that the root seal of the wing of this plane is broken. We quickly brought our tools and rushed to the scene. The black rubber strip between each surface is their seal. On the wing, its main function is to prevent moisture entry aerodynamic shape requirements. So there's no air leakage here. This is nearby. Looked for quite a, but couldn't find where it was broken. Turns out it was the root of the wing on the other side of the plane. I thought I could sleep tonight. Looks like I was overthinking it. Seeing the damaged seal, I knew it was a big job. Comparing it with the intact seal left side, you can tell there's way too much missing on the right side. The entire sealing surface is gone. Only a boomerang-like blue. Seal base remains. There are still several screws fixing it. At the top, there's a metal windshield bracket left. The end connected to the seal is directly broken and missing. Observing the fracture, it seems it wasn't naturally broken. It should have been manually snapped. There are also tool marks. Take a look at these screws below. Each one should be fixed like the ones above. For this kind of bracket, brackets are gone. Quickly ask the back office what's going on. If everything flew off, I must check the fuselage and wings behind. Check stabilizers damaged. You never know until you ask. Asked, I was so angry I jumped. They said previous group planned dismantling it. In the end, they couldn't remove this last bracket, so they left this mess for me. Isn't this easy to dismantle? I'm seriously doubting your skills now. Friends who repair planes need to pay attention. For screws with a 10,000 series number, press to remove them. See, all the screws below have been removed. This seal, the base is to come off. This is the screw was the hardest to remove. Check if the threads are stripped. Arrange all the removed screws in order. Prevent mistakes. See this? I thought the seal base was also made of glue. I didn't expect aluminum inside. And this thing is also broken. Use phone to capture and record. Don't say it was me who did it later. In cold winter, phone loses power when you take it out. I quickly replaced it with a new one. Look at this thing. Is it a boomerang? Can you imagine how tempting this thing is to a guy? I really want to throw it on the screen. Then stick the plane next to it. Peel off the metal tape sticking planes and cannons. Clean all areas thoroughly. Check the sealing installation surface for issues. Paint peeled off the white area. Anti-corrosion layers off. It needs to be cleaned and repainted. Before anti-corrosion dries, let's take out the new parts and have a look. Didn't expect its original size is this big. The boomerang we see is just its base. Trim its rough edges with scissors. This is a precision fit. If not corrected, it won't install. Oh my, could this be snow? Staying under the wing in the middle of the night. It's already very cold. Now it's literally adding insult to injury. The corrected seal. Let's compare it, see if it can be installed perfectly. Checking. There's basically no problem. Let's take it and pre-install the bracket first. Check if our new bracket has any abnormalities. No problem. Then place the new and old parts together for comparison. The seal installation is odd. It needs to connect to the seal with the help of the bracket, then install the bracket onto the aircraft structure. Note, this thing is hard to install. Check the IPC manual. Place each bracket in the correct position. Check if their holes can align. Take out our brand new screws. Introduce this bracket mop from the front of the seal. This is the effect of the bracket and seal being installed. Find out there's another circle of holes outside the seal. No, these holes are meant for inserting screws. To install the entire seal and bracket together onto the aircraft structure, it seems simple, doesn't it? You install it, you'll find these holes do not align with the screw holes on the aircraft structure. Installing holes needs careful adjustment. How to explain the difficulty of installation? For example, the entire wind source installation takes about 3 hours. The earlier work might be done in half an hour. Rest time is spent tightening screws, drove me brink of collapse. We still got it done.